why I like using the heat gun. It just gives it that full hug feel. What's up everybody, George from Revenge GT. Today I got a new video for you. Today I'm going to be putting on some pre-cut layover tint on my Jeep Renegade here. Now I'm very excited about this one, so let me explain to you guys, tell you guys what happened. So I want to say about sometime last month maybe, I put on some layover tint for the DRLs, and I think I said something about it in one of my videos. Well, I like that so much, I actually reached out to the company that made it. I asked them, hey, could you guys send me some of your product? I'll review it, give you an install, see how it looks. They said they were okay with it. I said yes. So with that being said, I got it in the mail, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is. They actually sent me a little sample of everything they have. By the way, Crux Motorsports are the guys that hooked me up with this. So I'm excited. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just super excited. I haven't put it on yet, but I'm already going to recommend. I mean, if you have a Jeep Renegade and you don't tint stuff out, I mean, why not, you know? This stuff, not very expensive, pretty cheap, especially for a quick, simple install. You don't really need anything. Only thing you may need is a heat gun or a hair dryer. That works just as fine. For the most part, I'm going to go over what is what and how it goes. Down here, that would be your third brake light. That would go up top on your third brake light. These two right here, these two right here, that would be the side of your tail light, the reflector side of your tail light. And then these two in the middle, those two would be your bottom rear bumper deflector. And these two are for your DRLs. Now I already have my DRLs tinted out with one of these guys, so I may just cut these off and give them away to somebody who wants them. Now it is a dry install. It'll be very simple. We'll do that, put these on, and we'll see how it turns out. And once again, Crux Motorsports, look them up online. I will link their products on the description below. I'm going to show you guys the back where it all goes before and after, so let's go look at that first. Alrighty, so the third brake light would be up here. That's where your bigger piece goes. We're going to cover that guy up. The next two would be the side tail light reflectors, would be right there, and on the opposite end right here. And the third one would be your rear bumper reflectors, would be right there, and opposite end right there. Hey guys, so first things first, I'm just gonna double check, make sure everything's dry, nothing's wet. This is, like I said before, a dry install. Alright, now I already peeled it off, so let's put it on. Try to see which way it sits, so gotta make sure we put it on the right way. I think I have it backwards. This looks more correct. Alrighty, push some of this out. I'm gonna put the other ones on real quick, and then we'll get back to these and use the heat gun. Alright, moving on to the next one. We're going to be using the rear side reflector, rear tail light side reflector. Looks like this one looks to be the correct one. Let's peel it off and try to install it. And like I said guys before, whenever you do any sort of layover or tinting in any sort of way, it is 100% going to make things so much easier if you have a heat gun. And if you don't have a heat gun, that's fine. A hairdryer works perfectly fine. Just something that can stretch out and warm up the overlay or your tint, just to get it to hug around the edges. See, right now see how it's kind of bubbling a bit around the edges? Well, it's because it's a dry fit, so if it was a wet fit, it'd be a little different. But I prefer the dry fit, to be honest. But we have this on for the most part. We'll get the other ones on and then we'll come back around with the heat gun. Just make sure everything's dried off. No dust or anything in the way. Put this one on next. Okay, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Wow, it's already looking pretty dark. All right, let's get the bottom reflectors, and then we'll hurry up and get to the heat gun. All right, let me clean this up a little bit. Looks to be pretty clean and dried up. We'll get the overlay, we'll put it on. I think this one will be good. I just got to get the heat gun. We'll go to the next side. Having something that's a little more flat makes things so much easier. You don't have to deal with curves and edges. Alright, this one actually stayed pretty well. Still gonna hit the heat gun with it, see how it turns out. Okay, since we ended with the bottom, let's start with the bottom now. I'm gonna turn on the heat gun, warm up the overlay a little bit. See if we can't get that little notch out. Okay, I think we're good on this side. Let's move to the opposite end. This one shouldn't be too bad, so we'll just go over it a little bit and we'll see what all I need done with this one. Yeah, I mean, I'd say this one's good enough. Alright, let's move to the brake reflectors. Alright, now these are the ones that are definitely going to need some heat gun work. So, let's go ahead and get started with that. Yeah, that looks really good. This is why I like using a heat gun. It just gives it that full hug feel. Sweet. Let's move to the other side. Let's do the other one. Okay, let's get to this one. This one needs it just like the other side needed it. Let's finish up through the third brake light. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. This is probably one of my favorites. It's kind of held on perfectly. The rear reflectors look pretty dang good and they're pretty dark. Both of them turned out pretty well. The other side over here I liked as well. Had a little hiccups around the areas, but you know, it's my fault. I'm gonna live with that. And then we got the third brake light, which turned out pretty well as well. Overall, I think it turned out all really good. Alright guys, so that's gonna complete the video, complete the full install. Now, I did forget to mention, they did send me some really cool Crux Motorsports little window decals or side decal, so I gotta find a place where to put these on. The last thing I want to say to you guys before I take off here, I did not use the DRL lights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them away. Just leave a comment below. I'll send these to you guys wherever I decide I want to pick to have them. I'll PM you and I'll give this to you guys. Why not? You know, I'm not gonna use them. No point in throwing them away. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, guys, check them out. Crux Motorsports. They're the guys that hooked me up with this. I 100% recommend. I love the way it looks. I love that smoke out. Check them out. I'll link all their stuff below. And once again, I'm going to give these away. So leave a comment below. And this is George from Renegade, signing out.